Yep. You know that's right. Came in just a little bit different, you know. got the got the native joint with a little bit of a, twist on there. Hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, Eagle busy today, man. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do, but yeah. Got my brother out there already. He already starting already. Starting your trouble already, Gil. I know you can't help yourself, sir. I know you can't help it. Just like I'm not gonna be able to help putting hands on you. Same thing. You can't help certain stuff, and then there's certain stuff I can't help. I'm not gonna be able to, that's right, keep the chin down. Keep it tucked. Yeah, he said Tyson versus Roy is the face of boxing. He said something Eagles where David song remix. There you go. Yeah, remix. Everybody. Yeah, I've been playing that. I played it for a couple of people. They said, "Oh, you got the remix." I said, "Yeah." Said we got the remix on here. Yeah. Everybody's hitting me with the same thing. They hit me with the remix. The remix. Yep. You know what it is though. Yeah, everybody hit me with the remix. Yeah, Eagle got that remix going. I said, yeah, I got the remix, man. We know how we can remix them too, man. Don't think y'all the only everybody did shit. We invented remixing, man. To be honest, come on now. Yeah, we didn't have machines when we did our remix. Well, the thing that gave us our remix in the first place, I'll just explain a little bit of history here. Before they even called it remix, the thing that gave us our remix. But anyway, but salute to Gil. He said something Eagles with. That's right. But yeah, the thing that gave us our remix is just because of just different tribes. You got so many different tribes. That's how you get a remix because they. What happens a lot of times is the interpretation, and a lot of times like the elders, they don't like that. You know what I mean? When your interpretation is messed up, they don't like it. It's the equivalent of what they would do on a like they pretend that they do this for the gladiators, like when they say off with your head or whatever, they give you that thumbs down. That's the same thing that the elders give you if you do a remix. Now a remix like that, they give thumbs up, but a remix to where our remix, what happens is we're teaching each other songs. So I do songs from a whole lot of different tribes. And a lot of times, because of what happened to the culture, is that even that tribe that's singing the song, they're not even practicing the words. So as being a singer, you have to be able to practice and do the words the right way. And so that's what we try to practice and do. We try to practice. I see you down there, We Meet TV. To this day, we are king. Salute to you. I see y'all days at Eagles Web. About to put hands on who? He said salute in Eagles Web boxing. That's right. You know how to do it, man. Come in here and get that salute to me right quick. I felt naked, man. Okay, I don't have my big chain on like I had to have my warrior beads on. Yeah, let me war up real quick. I'll be right back. I got to war up, man. I ain't got my warrior beads. Got to have them warrior beads on. Yeah, so I have to get this. I got some stuff to take care of. Some real important business and stuff like that. But you know me, I know how to stall anybody out. So even if it's important, you know, I'm gonna go with my excuses, whatever my excuse is gonna be legit. They're not gonna argue with me about it, So everything's good, man. But I see I see my brothers up in here. You know, I see people floating in and out. Y'all stop floating in and out. Come down and say hey to the guys, man. Come say what's up to Eagles Web. Say what's up to the web watchers. You know, give them something. If not, just give them some work though. If you don't want to come in and do something else, anyway, smash my like button when you come up in here. Then you hit the live chat, which I don't have it on live, and I was sleeping because people sneak in if you don't have it on live. I told y'all that before, that people can sneak in because after you hit that thumbs up, then you have to hit live. Don't hit top because there's really no such thing. I don't even know where they have it there. Top. What the heck? This just shows the person, whoever's talking a lot. And we know who that was. Our little English guy that start coming in. Haven't seen him. Haven't seen the English guy. But you guys pay attention to him if he's real though. You guys pay attention to him because he's actually putting up good information. Cause he knows quite a bit of stuff. You know, we can get that other angle. We got somebody like that over in here. Him and Marvinette actually came in. So we get different angles on stuff. You know, not just the U.S. Look at it, but then we can break down stuff to them, and they're not argumentative and stuff like that. So they'll pay attention, and just like in here, we pay attention to what they're saying, and they make a lot of sense out there. Yeah. Roy Mike has a fight date. Is it September or November? I don't even remember. And stop it, man. Why you bothering F. Coleman all the time, man? Talking about F. Coleman. Yeah, that's probably why she come in here. She probably don't never sit down. He said, F. Coleman, come here. Come sit next to the champ. She know who the champ is. When she see me, I'm the champ. So stop it. She know who the champ is. Somebody told me over the weekend, they said, oh yeah, they said they was looking, oh, I thought you was the chief. The chief went upstairs with. I said, I am the chief. She said, oh yeah, but the other chief. I'm like, I told her, I'm the real chief. I don't know. He a medicine man. He ain't a chief. He just a medicine man, but he get on my nerves a lot. But a lot of people get on my nerves because they always with that BS and stuff like that. Yeah, but we're gonna get into it, man. This gonna, I'll chop it up with y'all for a little bit. Then we'll get into it, man. I know y'all seen the beginning credits more or less, right? Yeah. Y'all see, I want to do a little bit different so y'all can see what's in store. I might start doing that too. I just put up on the before I come on, I'll put a screen up so y'all can see, hey, what might be coming up. But this is going to be a real controversial show, but it's not in a sense, but it is in a sense. But at the same time, I'm not worried about it because I got good people in here. And then I don't know who's going to actually participate. But I know, well, when I say I don't know who's going to participate, I don't know who else is going to participate. Because me didn't come in the other day, and I needed him to monitor those likes. But they got him up, man. They've been acting right, man. I only had that one. I had the one show maybe a week or two ago. That was my only show that I've had where the trolls, I forgot what show it was. They were so mad at me. They just came in. Well, y'all know what it was. When all them trolls came in and y'all just was smashing them. That's when I got all the thumbs down. They was mad. They was heated. I'm like, okay, well, I still got something. I got reviews. It doesn't matter what kind of reviews I got. I got something. So y'all come in and get mean and mad and all that. I was going to break the fight down, but you guys already know that I called it right on time. And what happened is my guy didn't do the things that he needed to do. So we'll just talk briefly on it. So what happened is he didn't do what he needed to do, man. He needed to come and do more. He needed to come and do more, but he just didn't. They're showing that he did everything that he wasn't supposed to do. Yeah, everything that you're not supposed to do. Like far as the aggressiveness, no, you didn't come in, Sam. You did not come in aggressiveness, with aggression. But I'm gonna tell you one thing about this guy. Is just nobody actually really just stopped him. Just knocked him out. He ain't never been knocked out. Been down a couple of times. And even though he's landing on Earl right there, Earl beat him up pretty bad, pretty quick. The ref stopped the fight because Earl was just hitting him too hard. He was just like, nah, can't nobody. And that was actually good because he was able to carry on and, keep going. But I'm going to tell you something about this guy, just real quick, is that you are going to have to stop. What you're going to have to stop doing yourself is you're going to have to stop getting, just hit or thinking that you can just, like, he thinks he's an exchanger now. Like, I can exchange with anybody. I see you down there, D-Lo404 Boxing. Salute to you. He came in and said salute. So, Sir Flame told him that they don't want to get neck up in Eagles Wear Boxing. Well, anybody come get it, though. Anybody come visit. You can come visit. You sit your ass down. You can visit, whatever. And we're gonna have a discussion. We're gonna have a good time and all that. This is gonna be. Now I can't do 30 minutes, but I've tried to do 30 minutes before, and it just doesn't work out. I still end up. I mean, the first time I said I was doing 30, I said this is gonna be 30 minutes, and then being like damn near 3 hours. But this is not a 3 hour show. This is Monday show. I have to actually go and get some other stuff done today. So, yeah. So we're gonna just go through this, and this is a good discussion though. Because I got the best people in here right now, and don't be like looking out there on the edge of the web talking about, oh, he said he got the best people up in there. No, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying I got people in here that know how to discuss and stuff. You know what I mean? That they gonna have valid points. I'm not saying that you're not gonna have valid points, but if you're at the edge of the web and you ain't sliding your ass down here, then nobody's gonna be able to see what your point is. That's what I'm saying. Okay. You always got to clarify yourself all the time because people are so stupid up in here. Yeah, but if we look here and we see this, and the thing is, he didn't stop Vargas either. He did not stop him. The ref just said, forget it, because he's still gonna come back and fight. You think Vargas ain't gonna still fight? Ain't nobody putting him out. He's just not busy enough. But he's gonna get in there and get some exchanges, and he's gonna get cracked. And that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna give him. I give him a good grade though. I still give him a B. I still give him a B. Now he might be a B fighter, but I can still give him a B. I'm not gonna give him an A+ or no A. He still gets a B because he need work. And it's like a B. I'm giving him a B, not a plus, but just a B. He did a good job. He got it done. He got the work done. It ended just what if you go back and check what I said it's gonna go about 7. That's what I said 7, and that's when it ended 7. So, I'm not no predictor or nothing like that. It just seemed like it might be a 7 fight. So I said, well, 7. And that's what it ended up being. The 7. So we did a 7 on that. Yeah, get back over here to the screen. Let me see. D-Lo404, his point is, he said at some point, punch accumulation plays its part. He said, remember Hurd had an unbreakable chin until he didn't anymore. Well, it was unbreakable up until just one fight. It was still unbreakable, right? And then one fight, it just became, breakable. And that's a good point that he makes. Because some people can just keep taking it. Now, they were pretending, and this is what I'm saying, and I know this is what they were doing. They were pretending that Ortiz was just like, not getting tired. They full of shit. I'll see you down there, Jay to the Brown in here. He's not even going to say salute. He's going to just take back whatever he said. I don't even know what he said. But he took it back. But I'm saying that for far as the fight, he didn't stop him. Nobody's really like stopped him like that. Earl just hit him too damn hard. The ref said, no, you can't go no more rounds getting hit that damn hard. Because Earl got different kind of punches. You can hear every punch Earl was hitting with is just thudding. Like, it's just like he's breaking shit. So it's just like, even if you're a tough mentality or have a tough mentality, we got to stop that shit. But anyway, salute out there to Jay to the Brown out there. That's right. Y'all's brother in here. He said salute Eagles Way of Boxing. That's right. Yeah. And so for the rest of y'all, the ones of y'all to be on the edge, man, just slide your ass down, man. And Take a chance sometime, man. Stop being scary. This is not scary chat. Y'all running like some of these fighters is running and stuff. But anyway, we put the screen up. That's what it is, man. Come on in. Larry Holmes said he's our spokesperson for no matter where you at. If you in the car, sit your ass down, pay attention, and just enjoy the show. If you're at home, just sit down. Enjoy the talk, man. Because somebody's gonna have some points too, though. Because my people always come in. The ones that's in here now is gonna have good points. So y'all come in and understand these points, and we're gonna get into it. D-Lo, again, he said same thing I said about Labrado Andrade. That's right. That dude used to block punches with his face and walk through punches until he couldn't no more. And that's the point. It's just a lot of times, now I know it's going to be somebody in here who's going to be mad because once they see everybody that I have up here, they may be a little bit upset with it. But we have to go through it. We have to talk about it, okay? Yeah. He said, laugh out loud versus Earl. The ref said, oh, no, not on my watch. He said, sit your ass down. That's what it was. You right, D-Lo. Yeah, you can see it in the ref's eye. The ref like, oh, hell no, not today. Yeah, hell no. Ain't nobody getting hurt that bad today. Not when I'm reffing. But some refs be, oh, my goodness, man. Some refs will just look at you getting beat the hell up and just like act like nothing happening. Oh, he's a fighter. He can take it. No. But he right, though. The ref's like, no, hell to... Because he was hearing it. Even Mikey, now, you know Mikey was getting hit extra hard. Because even his corner, he was like, no, I can take it. I can hack. But you can't... If you in shrimp mode, like I said, if you in shrimp mode all folded up, you know, that's like kids do when they getting beat down on the street. They just fold up like... Or just roll over in a ball and just let somebody stomp on them. When they ain't got nothing. But nobody should let that happen. But that happens sometime. And that's what he was taking. Mikey took a schoolyard like beat down. All he did was just cover up like a shrimp. He just got in shrimp mode, like curled up and just like, I'm just gonna take this beat. You dumb, man. Don't just sit there and take a beating like that, man. You got your ass whooped. That's all there is to it. But let's get into it. Let's get into the real top of what I'm saying. Because you guys already know me. You should know by now. If you don't know, you're gonna find out that I sneak stuff up. Like so when I put up something, it's not going to probably be what you think it is a lot of times. It's because it says boxing we want next now, but it's just the opposite of that today. And what it is we want to find out, should fighters still be fighting? And that's the real topic. Because they want next, but do we want to see them next? You feel me? Do we want to see them next? Okay. And my screen on here is for me, my information on here says retire me, please. And so these are the ones we're coming in for to see if they're gonna need do they need retirement? Do we have to retire these people? Y'all hold on to just 1 second. I'll leave the screen up, but I'll just take me out for a second. I just want to grab something. Yeah. There's always something. There's always somebody. Now, I'm not going to call everybody. I'm not going to call, people attention grabbers and stuff like that. But, for instance, this. And so I'm just going to let the slides go. Instead of just, I'm going to do it this way because that way you can just envision everybody. You get everybody in your mind who we need to discuss, So no particular order. And that's the top. So the top is just, should I please retire me? Or should I retire? So we'll start with, and no, we're not gonna start with AJ, but we'll start with J-Rock, because a lot of people feel that he had problems going into the fight. And if you had problems going into the fight, they damn sure showed up. But if you look at the slide, when it comes up, if you look at the slide, does it look like it was actually problems of. Would he have problems twice? So 2 times he had problems. And all this stuff here is all these slides are just open for discussion. Because anytime you get hurt, you got a certain look in your face. You look scared as hell. When you get hurt, you just look like a kid that's getting beat up. You don't look like I still want to smoke. Like, come on, I mean, I still want this. And I got another angle of Pacquiao doing the sleep, because people made up a lot of excuses. His foot got stepped on and all that. No, he got cracked. It don't matter. You could pull your foot from underneath somebody, or if somebody stepped on your foot, you just fall forward into them. Just put both hands up like this and fall forward right into them if you're against the ropes. You both do. You make it seem like, well, he tripped you, because they can show it on replay. You just blame that. Oh, he tripped me. You got to think, man. Come on, man. You fighters been doing this. And somebody who's doing a chat shouldn't be, giving out all the information of what a professional it needs to be doing. It's like, how in the hell y'all miss all that? Who the hell's training you? Why did you guys so the whole thinking process of knowing each part of the ring and all that, MTM was good at it. So knowing every part of the ring, even though he was a person that you couldn't hit low either, because he over exaggerated. You don't want to believe me? Then go look back. But when you're doing a face plant like that, then you didn't have to do a face plant. If you would have split second, if you would have covered up, that shot would never hit you, and you just stumbled all into him. Because people do stupid shit. I'm doing it. Oh, you tripping? Okay, I'm gonna fall all into you. If you tripping and stepping on feet, I'm falling all into you with elbows out. You'll stop tripping me when I come at you like that. When I fall into your ass like that, you're going to stop all that tripping stuff. I bet you. I guarantee you're going to stop. Because the way I'm going to trip and fall, act like our feet was tangled, I'm going to make sure you get slammed, because you're going to be on the bottom. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to spear you inside your chest with my elbow, if not in the throat or something. You're going to stop that shit. Well, these fighters act like they don't know nothing no more. Just basic skills, and then they up the level a little bit because the toughness ain't there and nothing else. Come on now. Yeah. Mike said him and Roy got bigger fan bases than the fighters of the day. That's We Meet TV. Till this day, we are kings. That's his statement. That he quoting Mike, and Mike out there running, chopping it up. Good. I see you down there, Sir to the Flame. Salute to Sir Flame, y'all. We just talked about his ass. He finally got up in here. Let me see if he got everything up. Yeah, he said, salute to Eagles Way of Boxing. Salute to the chat. And as always, jab that like button. Oh, y'all neck. He said, don't get neck up in Eagles Way of Boxing. He got the glove up good. Got the wrench up. He got the 100% on the wrench in the fire. That's right. Yep. That's right, Sir Flame. He said, land on him with that elbow. Hell yeah. I'm coming down on your shit like this. You know what I mean? You're going to stop all that like cheating and tripping and all that. I ain't going to be looking at the ref for help. The ref ain't going to never help nobody fight. Now, the ref will help get your ass out of a fight, or a ref will cheat in the fight, but he ain't going to just help you out. If you got to look at who you are. Certain people, you ain't going to get that kind of help from the ref. You can holler in between rounds, oh, ref, he's tripping me or something. You know what I mean? And the ref going to do something or not. But you got to automatically look at it like this, because the whole thing with what the ref tells you is he says protect yourself at all times, right? So he's already gave you that part of that instructions, right? In your dressing room, he's already told you that you can protect yourself at all times, watch your ref punches, low blow. I don't know, because sometimes they call a little bit different. But anyway, they're going to tell you watch your watch your kidney shots behind the head, stuff like that. That's what he's going to tell you. And then he's going to tell you to stand up or something. If you're standing up, he's going to say, well, stand up. He's going to look at your trunks. He said he's going to show you what's low on your trunks and stuff like that. And then he's going to tell you again, because you can fix your trunks. That's one thing you can fix when you go into the ring. So he's going to tell you something else about your trunks. He said, I'm going to call this low. I'm going to call, right here. This is good. He's going to tell you what on your belt line, what's good or what's not. Because a boxer will go in there with his trunks, a big, thick waist, and his trunks pulled all the way up to his chest nipples, and expect everything below that waistline is low. Man, get out of here with that shit. You know what I mean? It's all little trickery shit. But Forget the trickery stuff. Let's get in there and get it done. Yeah, let's go in there and get the fights done. But this is retire me, please, though. So retire me, please. You're looking at the spokesperson right there. Should he be retired? Should we retire Khan? Should Khan be retired? And I know y'all see some other slides in there. Y'all like, damn, is Eagle gonna put them on out there like that? He's blasting them out. No, I'm not per se. But everybody's in that discussion right now. Because, and then, like I said, Me came in here. And Me is already adding to the discussion by saying that Mike said that him and Roy have, bigger fan bases than the fighters of today. So more people are going to watch that fight. And they're probably right. People are going to watch that fight. And why is this happening? Why is this happening today? I need somebody to explain to me. Why is it happening? Why are fighters from the past able to draw more? We're going to see, though. Draw more than the fighters right now. But we always want to throw them under the bus and say that they're not, the skill set is not the same for them as it is today, man. I call bull on that a lot, man. And like I said, man, I challenge anybody that tries to tell me that George Foreman was not the overall hardest puncher in the boxing history. I'm talking about overall. I mean, shit, did he land? George land on your arm, the top of your arm, and your shoulder come out, dislocate and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about one person that, he got that one punch. No. But I see what you wrote down there. Somebody hit the chin. Sir Flav said Khan Chin should be retired. Look at him. And why are we allowing these kind of fighters to keep coming back? Why are we falling for it? Because you guys are falling for it just like I'm falling for it. It's open for discussion, though. Should J-Rock just call it a day? We don't live with J-Rock. Does any of you guys live with J-Rock? Are you going to have to live out the consequences? I'm telling you, D-Lo put it up there way in back already. D-Lo put it up there. D-Lo put it up there when he was talking about them points he said accumulative, I'm paraphrasing, but he was talking about the accumulative effects of punches on chin blockers. Right? Now I'm going to skip over. So a lot of people think, now, see, the reason Wilder's up there is because it was a lot of damage done to Wilder in just that one fight. Should he go and get that get back? No, I got to get your ass back, man. I have to, regardless if it costs me my life. You just start a new family. Should he do that? And I'm just putting this out there. It's a question. It's not for y'all, somebody to get mad about. Or should I get all the evidence together and sue you for every dime you got? Or should I whoop your ass and do both? Yeah, I was shopping the other day, Gil, because Gil said I can't wait to see his epic fight. He crying. But I was shopping the other day, and you know what I'm saying, wasn't eavesdropping, but this girl, like, with the aisle was real narrow. It's probably like the aisle is like 4 feet wide. Something like that, So you one person has to turn when they're walking through the aisle. And so I was getting some supplies. And I'm listening to this girl. I'm hearing this side of the conversation, her side of the conversation, right? Of what she's saying. And she's saying that the fight gonna go 90 seconds. Man, I knew what she was talking about. She said, I love them, but she said that he's twice as old as he was when he was in his prime. And she's talking about Mike Tyson. He's done soaked up all this information and stuff. You feel me? So, what should he do? And what's going to happen? She said, she just felt he's going to crack. Where I said, no. I said, reflexes, even if your reflex is good in the gym, when you get in that fight, after a few rounds, we'll see. If we can get it past that. But I think the movement, because Roy, one thing he can do, he can still move. If Tyson can catch him, if he does have that kind of power, we might be looking at, 2 retirements. Somebody said last chat that we're looking at heart attacks. That they betting the what they the under. Oh, what do you mean the under or over on the heart attack? God dang, y'all, man, y'all something else. Yeah, but just looking back at Khan, God dang, how everything's all tensed up. And the reason I put up 3 pictures of Khan, because if you look at the pictures of Khan is like, God dang, man, the way that he lays out. I mean, he literally just goes like to sleep. He literally like rests after he gets cracked. He literally just sleeps. It's like, God dang, dude, really? Yeah, Gil Cole said, I got Roy. I don't know if I'm right with you on that, Gil, but I might. I'll sit in the canoe with Gil on this one. I want to see it. Yeah, we can't help but we want to see it. But back to that point, though, is that the point that what Mike said, because me said that, Mike saying that they got a bigger fan base, that we're going to probably see that with the new people, the people that have been watching YouTube and watching old clips of Mike and Roy and stuff like that. Those are going to be added to the mix. And then people that are old school fans that's telling like the youngsters, like their kids and everybody else, about how good these fighters was, and we could just check it out. And they may have a legit point. So I'm not going to really dispute it, but in Eagles wear, we always got to see it. We always got to see it. And we meet to this day we are kings. He said both. That's what I said before. I said, do both, man. Whoop that ass and still sue him for every dime he get. I mean, I want him sued to where there's nothing left as far as, because you got to realize that the people that's going to weigh that evidence out, the jury or whatever, that weigh that evidence out, they don't know shit about boxing, but they know they're going to teach them the law about stuff. But what they're going to know is, I know the representatives for the prosecution side is going to bring up stuff. It's going to bring up the heavy charges and stuff. And that's going to weigh heavy. I would like to see both happen. If it doesn't, if just the ass whooping happens, that's cool with me. But yeah, you see AJ up there too. And the reason I got AJ up there, now the reason, and I'll get back to what you guys are saying, the reason I got AJ up there is because AJ is a fucking quitter. And AJ is a coward. Think about it. If you're a coward in boxing, do you belong in boxing if you're a coward? I'll let that resonate a little bit. If you're a coward, do you belong in boxing? And I don't know if any of you guys have ever noticed on Canelo. What is that black shit going up his legs when he was fighting Khan? What is that shit on his calves? What is that? Does he have electrodes on there to stimulating his muscles or something? What does he have on there? Somebody let me know what that shit is. Never seen no fighter with that shit on their legs. Does that hold his pantyhose, whatever, his stockings together? What? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what that shit is. I don't know what that shit is that he's wearing. And how is that legal? Because footwear, you can't fight barefooted, you have to have shoes on. You have to have boxing shoes on. I don't know what the hell that other shit is. But you're right. I'm agree with you. I see out there, Jay Brown, you shouting out Gil. Man, stop shouting Gil out so much, man. Man, Gil ain't worth shouting out, man. He said never get tired. He said never get tired of Khan getting sent to the afterlife. Yeah, it's just the way that it's the way he's down. But you guys probably didn't even notice, like the one with Tony Harrison. He's so small when he got the picture is so small you can barely see him. I mean, he's just like, look. He's all crumpled up over in the corner like cornballs. He dreaming of cornballs right there. We sitting in the corner. Cornballs. Cornball Charlo. But that's why you're getting fed that left and about to get hit with that right and got your hands down. You ain't even blocking. That's why your ass gets stretched out. But the whole thing is I'm trying to see, I'm not trying to see if you guys are compassionate, But I will see if anybody in the chat is compassionate to start taking some of these fighters off the scene. Like, nah, I think he might have had enough. I think it's good that he goes ahead and retires, enjoy his family. I'm just saying. So you guys see all the people up here. It might be more. But I'm going to tell you, now we did talk about Oliver McCall. We talked about Oliver McCall a little bit. Now, I'm telling you what, Mike Tyson or Roy Jones or anybody else, if that man come back, any of those older guys, Holyfield, they can't beat him. They cannot beat him. Some of these young guys can't beat him if he decides he wants to fight. And I'm just putting that plug out there for him. Yeah. But Gil got Roy. Who else got me? See. I know, but Khan just goes out it's so smooth, man. You could just Khan's face should be the definition. Like under the definition of got knocked out, his picture should be there. Because you can do almost any of the pictures where he's knocked out where it's a good picture. But even with Khan, he did not take the KTFO of the year. That one right there, that's the KTFO of the year right there. The Manny Pacquiao, that's the KTFO of the year, just in case y'all didn't know. Manny fought on all these decades, but he still suffered the KTFO. See, that's one thing about old media. They don't respect you enough. They don't love you to the point where they're going to kiss your butt the whole time. If something happened to you, they're going to be right there on you. And this is new media, but I'm still the same way. I'm still going to get you because anybody can get it up in here. But at least today, I'm not frying none of them. Or if I did, it's real subtle. If I have, but I'm just asking I'm asking the chat themselves. I'm trying to get opines from the chat. So which one out of all these you've seen, how many should call it a night? I'm gonna tell you two right away. J. Rock Williams, and I know people might not like that. He needs to go ahead and just hang it up. And Khan, those two for sure. I get some other ones too. There's some other ones that probably need to hang it up. So definitely Khan, definitely Williams. Because I'm telling you, the reason being is because I can see certain things in the eyes. Look right there when Rosario has Williams and he's like holding on to the ropes, like he don't want to be there. As a fighter, you can't be in fights. You can only, your experience for not wanting to be in a fight, that happens one time. That should only happen one time in your career. And once you make that correction, then you should want to be in fights. Like, I'm ready to fight. But you shouldn't have more than one fight where you have that look like, why am I here? Think about it. Because if you're going to keep having that why am I here look, go do something else, man. Yeah, D-Lo404 said, I got Roy too. He said Mike is going to quit off frustration and pull out that old Danny Glover line. I'm too old for this ish. Yeah. You funny, D-Lo. D-Lo silly. Yep. Yeah, me. I'm betting on the draw for the bag. That's a good point. And then Sir Flame said, I'm taking Mike versus Roy. And I'm leaning towards with Roy, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? This might be one of them. See, that's what I'm saying. Grown folks chat, y'all. So this might be one of them little things that they pulling on us. They might be pulling it. If it's a trick, it might end up in a draw. If it's a trick, and me on it, he like, shit, that's that money right there. Yeah, Gil Cole say nothing worse than a quitter in boxing. Yeah, but there you go. And you got quitters in there. Because Tyson's a quitter. And definitely J-Rock is a quitter. I'm sorry. I don't care if you love him or not, man. You can get mad at Eagle if you want to. I'm just putting it out there, man. Now say I'm wrong. Because, you know, grown folk, we like to look, just like if we parents and everything else, we like to look in your eyes and see what you really want. And if you look at J-Rock, just look in the eyes and see, does he really want it? Does he want it? Just be honest. Does he want it? Is he gritting his teeth like, I want this shit? Is it? See, is he doing that? So even Khan, like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, because I don't know. If somebody can tell me, is it because he got older? Then now he's gonna start pulling quit moves? Because he used to fight even when he was drowsy and shit. He still used to have that warrior in him and fight, right? But now he just like he'll just fold up like, oh shit, that's my leg, man. I got to quit on that. Yeah, and I'm gonna talk about that Wee Me. I see what you wrote down at the bottom, but let me just go through these a little bit. Let me go through these a little bit at a time. Okay, nothing. I said I'm taking Mike. I got that from Surf Flame. He's taking Mike, and then Gil. I got that. Nothing worse than the quitter in boxing, right? And then D-Lo back again. He said that black apparatus on Canelo's calf versus Khan is called pussy. I don't know what that is. He said it's called some kind of bullshit that nobody addressed is what it is, D-Lo. It's like, what is he doing coming in with extra shit on? There wasn't nothing covering his knee. Like sometimes people will wear like a knee, like a little something covering their knee because their knee bothering them. What is this new shit that he didn't came in? And just mentioning him, this is Eagles Way of Boxing. We can mention one to Eagles Way of Boxing when you want the real, not some deal. Look, we can talk about it. So if you're on the outside of the web and you don't like it, too bad. Just voice your opinion. But my brother brought it up, so we talk about it. Okay? So, and I asked and shit. Nobody answered, but he put it up there, so that's what it is. It's whatever the hell it is, it is. Stop doing shit. Stop cheating or doing extra shit that people can't recognize that what you did, what you doing. What the hell is that? What you wearing extra shit for? We know what boxing gear look for. Stop coming in with extra shit. And you getting clowned. And just because your name was mentioned right now, you are being clowned right now. You feel me? You are being clowned right now because B-Hop, everybody's clowning your ass. That's even Oscar. And Oscar wears women's stockings and shit. Bikinis and shit like that. And he clowning your ass. So what are you? If you're a franchise champion and one of your promoting team is calling you out talking about you ain't gonna fight certain people, that they gonna fight people before you fight. You're a joke. I'm just putting that out there right now. Canelo's a damn joke, man. I don't care how many Mexican fighters are, just Mexican fighters and the Mexican people that love him. He's a joke. I'm telling y'all. So if you're Mexican and you're mad, you just be mad. Because your champ is a joke. Because he need to get in there and in Eagles Way of Boxing, we need to see it. In Eagles Way of Boxing, we're going to see it. But we don't want quitters in there because we don't know what the hell they expect, man. I'm tired of looking at fights and you don't know what to expect. Oh, this is going to be a good one. And all of a sudden somebody's like, what happened? Just like that Khan fight with Crawford. We thought it was going to be a little bit more, but he's just quitting. He's getting frustrated. You know what it is? And somebody brought this point up. And this is what's his name? DW. He's from England. He lived over in England. And he brought up a good point. Is that he was saying that, well, I think he was wrong, but one part of his point was right. Is his Khan is in this shit for the money only. And I can kind of agree. I can agree with that. But he's trying to say that Canelo is not about the money. Canelo's about that money too. Because he don't want that smoke. Now, going back to Khan. If you look at his last couple of exhibitions, he kind of proved that. Because remember when I showed you guys that what he was doing, how he got, let me see if I can find it. How he got knocked the F out. Let's check it out. Let's see if I can find this. Right here. So when I was talking about that, and I'm gonna still get in here. I'm gonna still get back in here to read what you guys wrote down. So I'm getting paid. So now I don't know if you would actually put your chin on the line like that to where you want to get KO'd like that. But it's like you're winning, and if somebody says he wasn't winning something wrong, they didn't watch the fight. You're winning the fight, but then you time yourself to get cracked. Was you tired? Is it another one of them things with your stamina? Because I wouldn't take a shot like that because you was doing that was some dumb shit. Did they make you do that shit? Because you could have pieced this guy up with that black shit on his legs. You could have pieced him up. All you had to do is keep changing all you had to do is change every round. Just frustrate him every round. Change your game up every round, just change your shit up. But you went out there and timed yourself, so I don't know what that shit was about. So, but you're about the money, because then your next fight, then you come in there against Crawford, and what do? You take one shot, then you quit. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna quit. That was something. You did something. You hit me in my knee or something. Man, stop that shit. Gil Cole said 54 years old. He said Mike beats 54-year-old Ortiz. He laughing. You're stupid as hell, Gil. We know Ortiz ain't no damn 54. But anyway, off of Gil. I'm gonna start deleting Gil shit again. And then Jay Brown said Roy gonna beat that boy. Four round stoppage. Let's see it. We're gonna see it. Me till this day, we are kings. Okay, nothing but tears. Surface said, here we go. He said that wasn't this year. Yeah. Manny in Surf Flame, I don't know, you might be referring to that, and I'm gonna get with what me is talking about. We'll discuss that for a second. But the Manny is in the crybaby pose. I just wanted to show a different angle on it. And I think that Manny probably, he can retire. He don't need 2 or 3 more fights. I think Manny is going to get hurt. Because, this is what I'm going to tell you why Manny's going to get hurt. All the time off that Manny just took right now. And it's a lot of hype in him. He's all fired up and stuff like that. And you're going to have a trainer that's smart enough to teach a fighter how to time that ass. I would be working on that at least 30 minutes every time that I was training my fighter. At least 30 minutes, I would have somebody do that same move over and over again, over and over again. All those little moves that Manny do, that's what it, so you can get that timing down. Exact footwork, and at the same time, I'll be watching the film on it at the same damn time. And that's why I think he should probably go. Roy already went. He's coming back. Mike already went. He's coming back. Harrison's still there. My two that should be on there. That's the crybaby pose, man. Manny, that's the crybaby pose, man. You laying on your stomach crying like that, Manny. I mean, if y'all look at the hand, did y'all even notice that? Because that's a different picture. I usually don't have that one up. D-Lo crying. But if you look at that D-Lo, look. Somebody's actually outside the ring to try to push Manny back in. And they thought Manny fell so hard that they thought Manny was coming out the ring. Watch what it come up. You'll see. There's somebody's hand there. I just wanted to show the outside. That's outside the ring. That angle was taken from outside the ring. God dang. That you about to come out the ring. When people are putting their hands up like this, they trying to catch your ass like a fastball or like a football or something like that, then your ass is in trouble. You know what I mean? But they trying to catch him like, get your ass, where you going? You know, the crybaby pose. Yeah, Manny definitely, I got that, and that's not mine's, D-Lo. That actually came from Marlo. Marlo gave me that one, because we was just coming up with names of how we can name certain knockout poses. You know what I mean? Like Khan does so many of them. Khan does the I'm sleeping in the corner. He does the Christ on the back. He does all kind. Khan does so many of them, it doesn't make sense. But yeah. Anyway, I see my brother then came up and salute out to my D to the Bailey up in here, man. He said salute to Eagles way of boxing. That's what it is, man. He only see Gil Cole. He only see 2 people, right? So he see D-Lo and he see Gil. He ain't gonna salute nobody else out. See? There you go, Jay Brown. You gotta salute. Okay, now he got you. Okay, so let's get into We Me. Yeah. So We Me, that's a good point. And see, the thing I like about what Gary Russell was saying is because Gary Russell is keeping it in line of what he said in the past. He's not deviating. He's not changing and stuff like that. He said if somebody's calling for him and all that, I don't know if Crawford called for him, but he damn sure called for Crawford. And if I believe what he said is right, didn't he say somebody cracked Crawford's jaw? See, I crack your shit again. It ain't like your shit is uncrackable. If I touched you up, and that wouldn't be a good look for Crawford if they did fight and Crawford lost to Mr. Gary Russell Jr., I wouldn't want to see him in there with Earl. I'm just telling you straight up. But the best older fighter right now is Oliver McCall. Like if you're talking about the fighters that's way past, should have been retired, that's the oldest fighter, as far as, especially as far as heavyweights. Now I would like to see him fight, but he'll take somebody out. Yeah, and hopefully that the mental disease is subsided. They was able to treat him with herbs and spices rather than drugs. Cause you remember how he used to do his face though? He used to do his face like remember his lips would go down after he won, and he'd have one of his eyes halfway closed. And his head be kind of tilted. He'd just be walking around like, God dang, what, dude, you just won, man. You looking all like, you look like you just lost. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, but Gary, yeah, he said he want Crawford. Yeah, Sir Flame said Shannon Briggs a quitter too, yeah. But I kind of hesitate on him a little bit. He's mental also. I blame on his mentality, and I blame it on his breathing problem. So I'm gonna give him nobody gets a pass, but I'm gonna put a check mark by that one, Sir Flame. But that's still a good point. Yeah, we till this day we are kings. He said Oscar about the money. He said we'll take a whipping if you cut his cheek. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Oscar is a quitter now too though. So Oscar will go in there and Charlo will beat up on him and he will take a knee. But at the same time, hold it up, put it up there again so they can understand we me. Hey, we me put those bags up there again so they can understand what it's about. Yeah. So put it back up there. Yeah. He put I see you way down at the bottom, D-Lo 404. Yeah, he put up Briggs already. He put Briggs up there. He was like, yeah, Briggs is definitely can be on that. And then somebody came in here, Corey McQuiggs Ben. He said Khan the Canvas King. Yep. Anyway, he didn't put nothing, he didn't salute the chat, but anyway, I'm gonna salute him anyway, Corey. Well, I don't know if anybody knows him. But yeah, we go ahead and salute him out for right now. Oscar making that comeback too, though. Yeah, but Oscar damn sure, like I said, Oscar about that money because he's not. His pimp game is not that strong right now. His pimp game is not strong. So if his pimp game was strong, he'll be able to, get them hoes out there to make that money. But you can't get them out there. That center hole, the center hole don't want it. Center hole is realizing that he's getting deeper and deeper. That's what he's realizing. And see, him being Cole, that shouldn't, if you think about it, man, that's a light heavyweight. Shouldn't that be a confidence booster for you? If you beat a light heavyweight, anybody lower than that, you should be like, yeah, I want all the smoke. Man, what you want, Charlie? Bring your ass over here. I get you, then I drop down to get your brother. That's kind of issue you should be talking right there. That's what you need to be talking. You don't go up to a heavier weight and then lose confidence. So, man, get out of here. That's G to the A to the Y. On me, I'm just saying that's what it is. That's what I'm saying about it. Yeah, me to this day. He said, "Con face looked like he survived a bear attack." Yep. But that back pose, that stretched out on the back pose, man. Yeah, D-Lo still laughed about the cry. I mean, yeah, I just seen. He cried a lot about that crybaby pose though. It don't even want to come up because Sir Flame in here, D-Lo, so it won't even come up no more. I want to see it myself. I can't wait for the clip to come up. Come on, man, show us the crybaby pose. Manny Pacquiao, crybaby pose. But anyway, I got him. I saluted D to the Bailey out already, but he said salute to Eagles way of boxing. Then he saluted all his brothers out, and then yeah, we got who else? We got something else there. And then Gil Cole's laughing. There he is. That was Manny right there. I hope y'all didn't miss it. There's Manny, crybaby pose. And then Gil Cole's crying. He said, Gary broke Bud's jaw. Yep. He said, Don ain't in here. Don, bring your ass in here. What? How come you didn't tell us that Gary broke Bud's jaw. Yeah, that's right, D-Lo. That's what I said. Yeah, D-Lo got it too. D-Lo said, yeah, Gary is consistent with his call-outs. Crawford can't entertain Gary Russell Jr. at this point, though. Yeah, not really. I mean, because he's too far up. I mean, being at 147 now. I mean, but he can't. He may have to though. All that shit because ain't nobody trying to, he just ain't getting the fights. I'm not gonna try to speculate why he ain't getting the fights. You know what I mean? If he's not getting the fights, that's on his dumb ass. He got to get them fights. Yeah. Briggs versus Tony. No, I don't want Tony to fight no more, man. Yeah. You said there's only one Shannon scanning the Skip show. Shannon and Skip show. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, Shannon Sharp. Okay. Yeah, Briggs, he said he might have the best left of the old man band, but he can't beat McCall though. Cannot. He won't beat McCall. He won't beat McCall. I want to see McCall fight. Nobody want to see everybody putting down Briggs and everything else. Put McCall down there. That's right. Put that. Yeah, that's right. Put that money down there so they start recognizing. Because I don't want nobody coming in here dumb like y'all don't know. Because y'all know it's still called prize fighting, right? Because think about it, if they're gonna trick us, they got to trick us with money with the fight, right? So they can trick us again, right? They're not gonna trick us with. Usually they're not gonna trick us like and give us a throwback. Like they're not gonna put Tyson in there and let him blow somebody out the water. See, that wouldn't be good for money, because they got to do the re-ups, and we can't get the re-ups if somebody go in there and get blown out. We're not gonna get the re-ups, right? Because nobody's gonna pay for the re-ups. So they got to do something. That's right. Me say all over the boxing ain't nothing but bags. That's right. And then Corey came back. Now he's saying hi to all. Put up a heart. You ain't got to love us, man. Just come in and put up a like. Just hit the like button and then hit live chat. That's all is required to come in the Eagles Way of Boxing. Because you say hi all, you put up a heart, and then later on you'll end up stuck in the web and wrapped up and thrown off a mountain. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but it happens sometime. And then Dilo404 boxing right back. He said nope. He said Canelo still has too many issues with it with an educated jab. He said that was his still evidence in the Kovalev fight. Yep. The one thing about Cinnamon Bun. Okay, so the one thing about him is what Dilo brings up is he doesn't, to be honest, that's the punch that he really don't like. If you have a good jab, he gets frustrated. Anybody with a good jab is going to frustrate the shit out of him. And plus he really doesn't, there's no movement. I mean, most fighters don't have movement anymore. The movement is all gone. So we already know where the movement is, right? So we know who had the movement. Let's see. Is that a good one? Let's see who got the. No, that's too much. Okay, we'll just watch it. We'll watch it anyway. But we know who has like foot movement, even though that's not showcasing. Let me see if I can find something to really showcase it. Because I ain't showing up with power punches. Yeah. That's the good example right there. Right there. That's a better example right there. But all these fighters that want to fight, and retire and come back, not just them. Because remember, on my list, I don't know what you guys' list look like, but two definitely on my list is Khan and J-Rock. And some of y'all might live by J-Rock or something. And some of y'all might live by Khan. So y'all like, no, that's my neighbor or whatever. I think he still needs to have an opportunity. But let's not just be, we got to be passionate some damn time, man. Damn. Y'all ain't even empathetic or nothing. Y'all, get him back in there, let him fight. Y'all want to see cracked chins and people just doing the crybaby. people on their back. Cause you know Khan did the crybaby. You know, crybaby is when you fall forward like this. Cause crybabies be laying down like this when they be mad, and that's how Khan felt, the crybaby. But I'm telling you, there is a fighter in here who did the crybaby and laid out on his back too. Yep. Tyson got knocked out. Tyson did the crybaby. He did the crybaby and was back on his back too. Yeah. Derek Baker said that's if all the fight didn't look so suspect. Oh yeah, fights. That's what I'm saying. We don't want to go for no more suspect shit. Say, oh no, hell no, that shit was suspect as hell. But that Khan fight was definitely suspect right there. Got hit in the leg and was like, I mean the hip. I don't know if the hip. That had to be a hard ass punch if you get hit in the hip to take your. The hip can't. You get hit in the hip can't take your ass out because you can't move your leg. But it depends on. There's certain because you got nerves all over the body. There's a certain point, and people don't know how to pinpoint a hip nerve. And usually that, I'm telling you, what happens is that foul-proof protector. That's why they have it there. The main function of the thing is not to protect your damn balls. It's to protect the bladder, man. No, you ain't hitting the bladder and start pissing all on yourself, man. That's bladder protection. Yeah. Because it's padded all the way around, and that's a part of, in parts of the lower part of your lumbar spine, and then, you know, bladder protection, stuff like that. The cup part, that's what protects your balls. But it's hard because that's around the hip. And most people, they don't know they don't know anatomy like that where they can hit you and to make a nerve freeze up and shit like that and take your leg out where you limping around and stuff like that. No, usually shots ain't like that. You feel me? And then Corey down, he said Khan looked like he just seen a Sasquatch Bigfoot. Yeah, Khan. Yeah. Well, to me, that's what I'm saying. The J-Rock has that kind of a look, man. That's what I'm saying. Look at J-Rock, man. Those are two different fighters fighting them. Now, Wilder's up there, but Wilder only been put out there's a Manny doing the crybaby. But Wilder's only been put out by one person. And so a lot of times, if a fighter's been put out by only one person, then we can probably give him a chance. But didn't Hurd knock out Harrison too? And there Mike Tyson doing the crybaby, twerking and shit. There's Sir Flame crying. Corey back again. He said, how did Amir Khan break into U.S. boxing scene? In the UK, a lot of people never rated this dude. So evidently you're UK. And you guys come in here. You guys are welcome to come into the chat. We got other UK guys that come up in here. But I'm going to say this. Tyson Fury did it. Anthony Joshua tried it. Khan was able to sneak his ass over here because I'm going to tell you, and I don't like to say that in front of my people like that, but there's a lot of disrespect in our boxing right now over here in the USA. And so more or less anybody can come over here and but it's been like that for a while. It just set up camp. You know what I mean? The Klitschko's brought their ass over here was setting up camp too. Other people come in here. They just come over here and just set up camp like it ain't nothing. Like, oh, let's go over to USA. We just set up camp over there and just take over. They don't necessarily take over, but, it is what it is. And that's why we're trying to get our fighters back to get the shit done that they need to do. Let me see. D-Lo 4, he said 2. He said, on mine, he said, please, he said, on mine, he said, please don't come back. Please don't come back, Liz. He said Bo and Tony, and they are two of the all-time greats. Yeah, Bo. Yeah, sit your ass down, Bo. You're already hunched over and shit. No, keep your ass out the ring, man. I don't care what your mind is telling you. I can take these guys. He might be able to, but he's gonna suffer. He's gonna suffer more damage than he has right now. Yeah, you said Michael. Yeah, Michael Nunn just been released from federal prison. Damn, he said been there since 2002. In the exhibition, I like Michael Nunn's style. I can agree with that. I agree with you on that. I do like his style. Yeah, he said Michael Nunn bought $200 cocaine. and he got 17 years in prison. Say he was rich and white. So a rich black man gets screwed by racist Fed laws. Unreal. Well, Corey, just moved to USA. That's what's kind of shit we get. Yeah, and there you go. D-Lo said Khan was marketed and sold well, because Khan beat up he beat a few people here that and the fights that he won was like kind of unexpected, and plus he has a mouthpiece, and that helped out too. D-Lo is that he does have a mouthpiece, and he beat some good fighters. I mean, like real good fighters, good fighters. I'm talking about B+ fighters. Or actually A fighter, and he had a pretty good mouthpiece, because a lot of the British and the UK fighters, they don't have like a mouthpiece, but he actually had a mouthpiece. I mean, he wasn't the greatest, but he still had like a mouthpiece. And just like that Nassim, he had a mouthpiece. A lot of people got mouth. If you got a mouthpiece, you can come over. You can do a lot of things here. Even if you, just like I said, even if okay, say for instance, like, okay, Puerto Rico is part of more or less USA, but Macho Man came over here and he took over. But this kind of USA anyway. But everybody fell for his hype. But he was just an exhibition fighter. But he was good in the weight class he was fighting in at the time. Because of the talent, he was able to be an exhibition fighter and make it. Because later on, when he started getting cracked, he turned into a straight up holder. Like, I'm just gonna hold everybody. Yeah. Yeah, but when you talk about the Khan versus Madonna, and then the reason the one I was bringing, okay, this is the fight I had in mind that I didn't even name him, but I had Zab Judah. That's the one that I had in mind. I didn't have Madonna in mind. No, I didn't. That's not who I was thinking about. But I'm just saying, you come over, you beat faces like that, because see, Madonna didn't have the backing in the USA like that. But if you take the East Coast, is pretty big from the area that Zab came out of, right? So you beat him. Now the audience, you got a big audience that's seen you, and they're gonna be arguing on the street. I mean, oh, man, that dude's good, man. I can't believe he did our boy like that. See, and then that's how you get. That's one way how you get your following, and then through promotion and running your mouth. Because I do promotions, I have to run my mouth a lot. So sometimes I got to run my mouth, and sometimes I don't say as much. It depends on what kind of promotion, how much I'm getting paid, and sometimes I don't feel like it. So I'm just quiet. I'm just doing basic stuff. But it gives me a lot of job offers that I can't take. I just don't take right now. Maybe one day I'll take some of them, because, lots and lots of money. But I'm just like, I'm doing things that I want to do right now. And I actually enjoy coming in here with y'all, messing with y'all and stuff like that. So for me, it's I had money. It's not the money thing. We don't worry about that, like the money and all that. Forget that. I don't care. I don't care as much. Some people, I need the money. No, it's not the money. It's the life. It's do you have people that love you? You know what I mean? So it's not always that. If you need it, then yeah. I'm not saying don't go get it. Go get it. Yeah, but welcome to our world, the Corey. If you bring that up though, yeah. He said Khan beat Judah, Alexander, made down to name a few. There you go. But the biggest one is when I was saying D-Lo. The biggest one he took with him was Judah. Far as like crowd wise, far as like fan base. Because Alexander, he does have he had a fan base, but not as big as Zab. When you got Zab and songs and stuff like that, anybody that's legendary enough to be putting songs, and they probably well known. And I don't know. Yes, y'all know some songs that Madonna and Alexander was in. I don't know. Yeah, but Derek said he was done though. He said Zab was done when they fought. And Corey said Khan lost Madonna fight for me. He said Judah was old, and Devin Alexander, that dude, lost about 20 fights. Damn. Amir Khan, such a Khan. We got the right name. Amir Khan. Well, I'm gonna tell you, see, this is what I'm saying too though, is that if we don't know that by now that Khan is a Khan, then something wrong with you. Then keep spending money on him. Because we're talking about please retire me and shit. Khan, get your ass out of there. Manny, it's really time to go. You the face of boxing, but the face of boxing ended up doing the crybaby. Mike Tyson, you was the face of boxing, but you sit your ass down. It was getting too cold, y'all, so I had to finish it, my tea. And same thing with Roy. Roy, you've been, you know what I'm saying? We loved you, but sit your ass down. Now you laying down with your feet crossed. What your feet doing crossed? You got your feet all crossed up, and now you doing the crybaby. So if a fighter does the crybaby, it's probably time for him to, don't make no comebacks. If you ever done the crybaby, if you got knocked down on your butt, because everybody gets knocked down on their butt, even little baby kids, even little kids, when you throw a ball to them, when you first teaching your little son how to catch, and he finally think he got it, and you throw that little ball to him, he fall right on his butt. So all of us have been on our butt. If you're a man, you should have been on your butt sometime in your life. I'm not saying you had to be knocked out, but you should have been on your butt sometime in your life. But you shouldn't be on your face like that. Nobody gets knocked over on their face. If you doing the crybaby on your face, it's probably time for your ass to hang it up. But for the Harrison thing, for the William thing, I'm just looking at two different fighters looking at him, and they're looking through him like, you don't want this. So I'm not saying he's a con, like a con job like Amir Khan, but that's kind of if you think about it, that's kind of a con, y'all. If you think about it, that's kind of a con. It's not like, I'm not saying you're being con, but that's kind of a con if you think about it. You see me? Or you feel me? Look at Con. He looks so strong when he go down though. Look, everything be tightened. Everything just tightens up. And then once that rigor mortis lets go, he just like be laid out. But that shit that he got. And Deontay Wilder, the reason I have him in there is like, but I got the same point, I think, from Me, is that what I have is that Wilder get your revenge, knock his ass out, and then make him a real gypsy. Go to court, take all that money, because you got enough evidence. If a doctor gave you the evidence, that's evidence. Nobody needs more than that. Because you win right after the fight. They're not going to blame that you got jumped after the fight or something. No, get your ass out of here. You just go in there, get your money. I know a lot of people probably don't want me to bring that up or say stuff like that. But I'm not dumb. I'm not going to act like I didn't see what the hell happened and stuff like that. So, if you want me to be that way, then that's just you. But guess what? I'm not going to be that way. And nobody else put a list up, man. I didn't see nothing from nobody else. So who else, man? Besides Khan and Williams, do you guys have anybody that probably should just go ahead and hang those up? Come on, y'all. Y'all give me a couple names. They might not even be on our slideshow, but y'all give me a couple of names who should just go ahead and hang that up. Like it's time. Yeah, we got to hang that up. Any votes for Harrison? Harrison get any votes? Any votes for Wilder? Does Wilder get any votes? Any votes for AJ? Does AJ get any votes? Who else? Any votes for Manny? Does Manny get any votes? You feel? If somebody, cause like I said, man, a lot of these guys, and salute the King. King finally came in to see Eagle. But King Louis up in here, 2 boxes. He said salute the Eagles web in salute. In the chat, but we on this Louis that we talking about that some of these fighters need to go right now. And I know you like Williams, but I'm just saying I seen in Williams' eye in 2 fights, the 2 fights that he lost at home. Because I know there's people that say at home that sometimes at home this don't work, but I just don't like his energy. I don't like his look. Regardless of how he comes into a fight, I just don't like the look that he portrays. his look is just not a good look. He looks like, oh shit, I'm getting my ass kicked. Like he won out of there. I see Corey. You guys come in from England, man. You guys are long-winded. Yeah, and you guys say that a lot too. You guys always talk about Fury, yeah. Because see, the UK is not really, they're not really sold on Fury. Because he said Fury to me is a drug cheat, avoided Klitschko rematch, was on PEDs. Said he was caught for cheating before his first Klitschko fight. He said the dude never a real champ or lineal, as he's cheated versus Vladimir. But the thing is, you guys always bring up that he cheated against Vladimir, but you guys never bring up the cheating against other fighters. He cheated against other fighters also. Let me see. Now, because some of this shit, like even like, and I'm not, you could look at it. I'm not gonna talk about it. But I have to go through these just so I can see. Because I have to find out which one. Because I had one. And, yeah. And you got people that's doing these. And I'm sorry I got to go through these because hopefully I'm trying to find something from a whole different fight. That had nothing to do with that fight. You know. It had nothing to do with this fight. And I just wanted to see if it was there, but I don't think it's up in here. No, those are all, yeah, and those are I'm clicking on those quick. Sorry, you guys just don't get to see them because I was looking for something, and I just didn't have. Yeah. Besides Tyson Fury trying to lick somebody's back, let me look one more place just to see. Nah, that's something else. Okay, I don't. Yeah. I know y'all get to see all this stuff. Sit your ass down. Okay. But it's just that look, King. I see what you wrote down at the bottom. Okay, I don't have the other little clip I was gonna show you. I'll put it up. We go through it all the time. We go through this stuff all the time, and so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, he said mental illness, Fury said, was a lie to distract from the lineal real issue. He on drugs. Yeah, we know he, but he does have mental problems. But that's all but those are mental problems that he projects his own self. He makes himself as if he has, mental problems. He just does crazy shit. People do crazy shit because all of us have mental problems, but he just does over the top shit that he don't have he shouldn't be doing. Yeah. King Louis said, Eagle, he said, J-Rock need to move up. Well, he can go ahead and move up, man. I'm going to tell you what, if J-Rock move up, is he going to beat Jamal? If he move up, he going to get retired for real then. I'm just saying. Yep. If he needs to move up. So maybe that's one that's on the list that don't need to retire. We got two on here that's already retired, but they're coming back fighting. But once you have a certain look, and the reason that's why I tried to grab certain folders, because when you get these certain looks, man, those are the looks of, I don't need to be doing this shit no more. I'm just telling you. I'm just saying that what I know. Because guess what? In Eagles Web, we got to see it anyway. So we still going to see it. So when Roy Jones is doing the crybaby, when he's laying down when he on his face, does he need to be making a comeback? Of course, he's coming back. But these fighters don't have they're not hopping up. If you remember, anytime that Muhammad Ali went down, he hopped his ass back up. And he still had that look in his eyes like, I want to get this, F that, I've been down, I want to get this done. But are these fighters today, do they have that kind of look? Of course, Khan, hell no, Khan doesn't have that look. Because usually when Khan goes down, he's flat and knocked completely the hell out. And you look at J-Rock, does he look like I want some more? Does he look like he want more? And that's what I'm saying. I respect your opinion on like the weight categories. Like maybe I need to move up. Is it going to be easier when I move up? Because I'm not making the weight. Am I going to have the punching power when I move up? Am I going to be that much stronger? Is my chin, if I do chin-ups, is that gonna help my chin? If I do a new kind of chin up, where I just use my chin on a ball or something like that and smash it down, or tie a weight to my chin and go like that, is that gonna help? So these are just questions. Like I said, this is the open, like the chat open for opinions on who we need to see, who needs to be up out of there. Because even Wilder, a lot of people gonna say Wilder need to be out now. But I say come back and get your bag and get that lawsuit and get your money at the same time. Get paid twice. Williams, like I said, I'm just putting it out there. For me, Williams probably need to go. God dang, D-Lo404 said Khan's KO losses are like characters from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. God dang. What about the Manny? The Manny crybaby something else. Yeah. And Derek Bay said no. He said that's why J-Rock didn't take the rematch. That's it. They don't want get back in there with Charlie gonna be, and plus I'm telling you, man, that fear is gonna show up because Charlie gonna be like, man, you up in my weight division, sign your ass up, because that's what I'm saying. Charlie gonna be trying to sign him up as soon as he get there. Let me see what Corey got up in here, because Corey blowing up the Eagles every day. He said, how is a gypsy discriminated against? He said that's only if you tell someone you won, he is white. He's like to play the victim. No, but gypsies, I respect gypsies. You know what? I lived in France for a while, for a long time actually, and I knew gypsies, and the gypsies is cool. Oh yeah, you're gonna get robbed sometimes. You get ripped off by gypsies and stuff like that. But they have their own culture. Okay. But when you plastering your culture out there, I don't see his traits. For me is not the only gypsy trait that I see from him is just his deception. And I don't know gypsies to be as big of a cheat as him. I mean, he just took all the what do you say? He took all the generations of the cheating side of gypsies, and he added that to his whole makeup. So that's what I can say on that. But I don't talk bad about nobody who has a nation or culture. I don't talk bad about them like that. But I know Tyson Fury's full of shit. But he done duped a lot of people into thinking, oh, he in some kind of mental state and rehab, and Wilder saved him and all. That's all. If y'all want to believe that, then you can go ahead and believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that. He got his faculties, because he wouldn't be fighting if he... Now, when we talked about McCall, now that's mental illness. That's mental illness there. That's difference. That is mental illness. When your face gets long and drop down, and one of your eyes is closed, and you turn your head, and you like, after you won, yeah, that's a problem. You see? But this ain't the mental illness show. We was just trying to see who need to still be in here. And so we have grown man discussion. This is, like I said, this is grown folks boxing. GFB AC. You know, I'm going to try to talk to King, and then we're going to start this our network. It's grown folks boxing and chat. Because sometimes we just chat. It's not always grown folks boxing. Grown folks boxing and chat. That's what it is. And so we can't get stuck on some of this little small shit. And we can't get stuck. We can't let them stick us and lie to us and catch us all the time. They just catching us off guard. I mean, our guards ain't never upright. Huh? We don't never have our hands up right. Every time we look around, there's another kind of deception that got us. Or somebody done fooled us. And then they already have that back burner excuse waiting for us because they know what the question's going to be. See, I don't like that shit. Don't have no shit. Don't have no shit on the back burner to tell us, you know, your excuse is already back there. Oh, I got my excuse back there. I mean, well, yeah, you dapping each other up because you got your excuse in the background already. See, now Harrison, I still give him a chance. I give him a little bit of a chance to still fight. But the thing about Harrison, is that it's hard for him to live that shit down. All that cornball shit, it's hard to live down. It's hard. It's hard to live that shit down. I'm sorry. It's hard to live all that shit down because your mouthpiece got so big. And y'all seen the thing where he act like the belt is a guitar. He's playing the guitar. Man, get your ass out of here with that. See? All right? You act like you playing the guitar. Okay, so that you about number 4 there, King. King said he got Roy. Okay, who else got? I know Gil got Roy. I think let me see. Me, who you got? Okay, let's do the count. Let's do the count with y'all that's in here, man. Let's do the count real quick, man. If y'all got Roy, put up a 1. If y'all got MT, y'all put up a 2. If y'all got Mike Tyson. We'll see how this go, King. Said, yeah. He said, and Corey back again, said, I've known Gypsy. He said, Fury grew up rich, huge farms. He is no Gypsy to me. Okay, so his whole shit is a lie. Well, maybe he's taking, okay, you got Roy, so we got another one, Roy. So we got 3 for Roy, 4 for Roy. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something, Corey. I'm going to tell you this just like it is. Just understand that people steal from cultures all the time. And that's all. That should be all I have to say about that. Because people is always stealing shit. Certain people steal. Man, I don't even want to get into that whole thing, man. But y'all already know, man, that there's certain people that steal stuff from other cultures. If you don't have your own culture, you're a thief. You got to steal shit. Derek Petty said they slap boxing, right? See? Now, y'all might laugh at Derek Petty and putting it up there, but I don't know. Hey, don't ask me, DB. Don't ask me. I don't know. Ask King. Ask somebody else. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how this shit's going to... We got to see it. You know how ego is. We got to see it. We'll talk about it. You know it's going to be in our discussion, but we got to see these things. But like I said, this whole thing, man, I'm still not comfortable enough to... I don't even know if I want to pay for these things. All these encapsulated fights, all these fights in the bubble. All these fights in the bubble, I don't want to pay good money. Because me and Gil like to see them when they scanning through the crowd and they show the girls and everything else. We like to see that camera going through the crowd. We don't like to see the camera and look at some cardboard cutouts in the background. It can be a better competition for some people that fight in that kind of thing. Because some people, crowds get to them. But shit, ain't no crowd. This is my coach. All I can hear is my coach. It can make better fights sometimes, but sometimes not. So Roy, a lot of people going for Roy's. King said, I'm not buying that shit. Yeah, plus I'm not, King, I'm just not buying. I told my web, I said, I'm not buying stuff that's in some bubble. Oh, you can't, I'm not buying bubble fights. I'm not buying that shit when you in the bubble and I'm buying it. No, get your ass 100% out of here with that shit, man. So Harrison, I give him a question mark. Manny don't want to retire. Manny wants to have some kind of damage, permanent damage done to him. Roy and Mike are just crazy, so they making this comeback. Like I say, Harrison is kind of that's the one that's on my butt. Khan is on my definite get the hell out of here list. And J-Rock, I know I have a dispute with King a little bit on that one, but I think he should probably call the Rap King. I want him to have, I want his future to go down. We talk about futures and stuff, but I want all these boxers to live their life out, whatever time they get to be here. I want them to be, I don't want to see them in like we see some of the fighters and just look at them like shaking our head. Yeah, he was so entertaining, man. He gone now. And that's what we do. Yeah, we was happy when it was happening, but now we're just shaking our head like, damn, man, dude, man, I feel bad for him. He can't even talk no more. He was great. Superior fighter, but god dang, man, superiority. Is that what we need? Because we got fighters up and coming right now. We still gonna get some fights. And the whole discussion, like, I know I didn't talk about him a lot, but the discussion about Mr. Gary Russell Jr., just like D-Lo said, at least what's happening is he's still keeping everything that he said. He's keeping the same energy. Everything is still going in that line. Everything is still going in that line. But him cracking Crawford and breaking Crawford's jaw, see? Now, even I didn't even know that. So, I didn't know that. Because I don't keep up with everything anyway in boxing. Because I always tell you guys, if you guys want to find something, you can always pull it up. You know, but the boxing discussion is so big, we'll always find something, and that's why I do like different twists on stuff. And like I said, maybe I did the retirement show, and maybe we didn't have a lot of people that maybe nobody wants to say that somebody needs to retire because they still kind of there. Oh, I like the way he boxes. He should still fight. But it's not always about what you like. You know what I mean? But y'all ruthless though. Y'all just y'all don't care. Y'all like, oh, I don't care. That's him. That's his health. God dang, y'all cold, man. And Gil is the only one with the name Coles, but the rest of y'all are cold, man. Y'all ain't nothing nice today, man. The unnice boxing chat equals way of boxing. Yeah. We got them doing what they do. We got to do what it's gonna do. But we gonna see. That's how we gotta do, man. We put them up here. We know this is what it is, man. No more running. Get that chicken out your blood. And get that bubble off the fighters, man. Let's see some fights, man. But I'm gonna get back with y'all, man. I told y'all, man, I didn't even want to run. This is kind of late for me. I didn't even want to run this late because I got business I gotta take care of today. But anyway, sometimes I gotta do business, but I still gotta come in and I gotta say what's up to y'all. I appreciate everybody that came through, King, everybody else came through. Y'all came through a little bit late, but there's no problem, man. We'll discuss it again, man. We're going to talk about it. Who needs to be in, who needs to be out, or where we going with this boxing, man. It's hard to get a good face. It's hard to get that face in that spokesperson. You know, we always got separate people. But we need to get that face in. We need to get that spokesperson. We need to get that person who can endorse all around the world, man, and get us back on that kind of a map. You know what I mean? Because that way we'll be on that map again. Like the Ali map. You know what I mean? Put us on there. But anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Nothing but blessings, man. This is Monday. Nothing but blessings, baby. I'm going to catch y'all, man.